This year's winner of the Roland Garros Tennis Cup was Alexander Zverev. But with this victory, he inspired not only tennis players, but also millions of people with diabetes. He has lived with type 1 diabetes since he was 4 years old, and just half a century ago, such a diagnosis was almost a death sentence. Most children died within a few years after being diagnosed. But today, things are different. And the story of Alexander Zverev is proof of that. For a person with diabetes, a match like this is not only a battle against an opponent, but also a constant struggle to maintain normal blood sugar levels. It's two matches at once, against your opponent and against your own body. Adrenaline and stress can sharply raise glucose levels, while hours of physical exertion, on the contrary, can lower them. Everything is very unpredictable. Long rallies are followed by pauses. The intensity changes, the air temperature shifts, and the athlete's level of fatigue fluctuates. He also has to constantly monitor his condition, keeping his blood sugar within the normal range, which is crucial for quick brain reactions to the ball. That is precisely why this victory inspires so much admiration. In the past 20 years, there has been a real breakthrough in the treatment of diabetes. Previously, people had to prick their fingers multiple times a day, measure their blood sugar, and inject insulin. But today, continuous glucose monitoring systems exist. They transmit data to your phone in real time. Based on this data, which is updated literally every minute, a person decides whether they need to eat fast-acting carbohydrates to prevent a drop in blood sugar, or, on the contrary, to inject insulin to correct its increase. This continuous cycle of monitoring, calculations, and corrections means, for example, that during breaks, a player is actually not resting, but managing their chronic illness just to safely finish the match. There are also now systems that help regulate insulin delivery automatically, depending on blood sugar levels. Thanks to these technologies, it has become much easier for people to control the disease, avoid dangerous conditions, and prevent long-term complications. Unfortunately, diabetes has not disappeared yet. It is still a serious disease that requires daily attention. But today, a person with type 1 diabetes can study, travel, play sports, start a family, make plans, build a career, and achieve the most ambitious goals. Alexander Zverev's victory is not just a sporting triumph, but also a victory for modern medicine. It is a reminder of how profoundly science has changed the lives of millions of people, and that a diagnosis today is by no means always a sentence.